like, focused on what I was doing, I didn't think to take it off my hand. Instead, I just ripped the thing in half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I went, ugh, and I ripped this thing that was made out of metal in half.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then I swam over to them, and this was exactly what I was going to talk about for this week's episode, but like, it was like life and death. Like, I swam over to them, and I held their heads above water until finally help came. That was like the most near-death experience I've ever had.
Were they unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were unconscious, and then I had to, like, just wait for help to come.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh, wow. That
was like
really
probably
crazy.
the scariest moment I ever had in my life. But yeah, it was near death.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's super crazy.
They don't remember it.
You should be a
They
lifeguard.
don't remember it.
I should be a lifeguard? No, I actually feel like working and not doing a piss.
Oh, okay. I used to be a lifeguard.
Okay, and you know what? That's fine.
Low blow to the only lifeguard here.
I know you're a hard worker, but any job my ex can do.
Well, she got fired after...
She got fired?
Yeah, she was too skinny. She weighed like 50 pounds. So they were like, I
Which
don't think you
ex?
can really save anyone.
The one that you said I looked like.
Oh, the one with 2 hands for a forehead.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's how I made fun of her. It was the...
I don't think
Oh,
she
you're talking
had-
about this? What?
I don't think she had that big of a forehead, but everyone
Because
tells
she
me
eventually cut bangs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was
Anyway, so
young.
she
Anyway.
got let go because she was too light, and they figured she couldn't save some 300-pound guy who was
No way.
drunk and on the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, yeah.
No way. But yeah, that's my near-death experience. Do you guys have anything?
Do you have one there? Because I don't...
I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
yeah, I
so-
don't at all.
So I was in Omaha my freshman year of college. I decided to leave Vegas. What?
You said her name.
Oh no, you said my name.
Skittles.
I'll go back and edit it. Damn it. I really didn't want to.
Oopsies.
Okay, so
I knew it
I-
was gonna slip, and I knew I didn't even know it slipped. I was like, yeah, just go.
Skittles, was in Omaha my freshman year of college. So we were going to a barn party, and anyone living in the Midwest will probably know what a barn party is. It
What
was
is
a
what is
refurbished
a barn?
barn.
Is this like a sex party, but
No.
with cousins?
No.
And with
Haystacks?
horses?
Oh my god.
And horses.
No, it was out in the middle of some podunk town, Nebraska, and we decided to
What is
go
a
have
barn
a barn
party? Sorry.
Oh, it was just kind of like a refurbished barn. Like, it looked like somebody's basement. It had furniture and stuff like
And
that.
just threw parties there?
Yeah,
or?
just threw a party there. So this
But did
was
someone
in...
own it? Was
Yeah.
it like parties thrown there every weekend?
No,
Or?
it was our friend's barn.
Oh, okay.
So
All
he
right.
decided to throw the party. Anyway, so he's throwing the party. We drove all the way there. It probably took us 3 hours, and it was snowing because it was in December, I believe. So there was probably about 5 feet of snow on the ground already.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
we drove there. We figured we were going to spend the night because we were all going to drink. And so we get there anyway. This guy that was driving us gets into a fight with one of the other guys there.
Oh, no.
And he's like, I'm going to kick your ass, blah, blah, blah. So then we're like, okay, well, we better leave now.
Yeah.
After all of us had already been drinking and had about, I don't know, probably like 10 shots apiece.
Oh, Jesus.
So we get in the car, and I'm like, oh, are you okay to drive? Are you okay to drive? He says yes, he's okay to drive, and I asked him about 50 times.
Yeah.
So we all get in the
Yeah, 'cause
car.
you don't seem like the person who'd let someone drive.
No, see,
No.
that's why I don't believe this story at all, Harley. Just because I know you, and you are a paranoid. You're so paranoid that we have to use the name Skittles.
But I was drunk, and so I didn't know. I asked him 50 times, and he said yes, so I said, okay, well,
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
probably
if
not
you're drunk,
lying.
like,
I guess.
Anyway, so we go, and we're probably going about 2 miles an hour realistically, but I have no idea because I was in the back seat just staring at my own
Fine.
reflection. So, and we get to the stop sign in the middle of the snow. He tries to stop. The car didn't stop. Instead, there was about probably a 4-foot deep ditch on the side of the road. We just kept heading toward that ditch, and we didn't end up stopping. And so the car tipped over on my side, so I was underneath these 2 other really heavy girls that were next to me. I was like, what the fuck, get off, what are you doing? You're smushing me. I had
Never
no
mind
idea.
for fat girls again.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I have no idea what the hell's going on. And so the car tips over, everyone else gets out, so I'm just kind of sitting there like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to like get my leg out gracefully. I don't know what's happening. And so my friend just yanks me out of the car face first onto the snow. And anyway,
This doesn't seem like a life-death experience. This seems like a I don't know, like a drowning fish. Like, save me.
I was kind of. So anyway, that's my life or death experience. I've never been in a car accident but that one. But I'm glad that we were able to get out and the car didn't explode or anything. But it was still pretty scary. So
I don't know. I've never had, the closest thing I had was the explosion in the lab. But I mean, that wasn't really, nothing was ruined, no one was hurt. We were just deaf for like 2 days.
oh my God.
That's scared because you didn't even know it hit you. Like,
What happened?
well, because we were mixing, we work with explosives in my research lab. And we didn't set off like one of the really big explosives, but we had like this tiny little thing that usually you can use to set off bigger explosives. And we were specifically told, do not crush them when they are together. So of course, my coworker crushes them while they are together and puts way too much pressure. I was like looking down trying to get out like a little glass tube from this other glass tube, and it was really hard to get out, so I was like sitting there focusing, and all I can remember is, I don't even remember hearing it go off. All I remember is by the time I realized what had happened, my ears were ringing. I was getting back my vision because the flash was so bright. Like I just like, you know when a camera flashes and you kind of lose your vision?
Yeah.
It was like that. And I was falling to the ground. Like I was trying to catch my balance because you lose your balance after something explodes.
Wow.
If it's really that powerful, you lose your balance. And all I can remember is like trying to catch myself, all of a sudden being able to see, like not being able to hear. It was crazy. It was really, really weird.
Jeez.
Like, the guy who's in charge, the doctor that we work for, he was like down around the corner, like down another hallway. He said it sounded like a gunshot had gone off, and I don't blame him. Like I imagine that it really did sound like a gunshot, probably even 10 times more powerful, because I couldn't hear.
So did anyone get seriously injured?
No,
or?
no one was hurt. The thing that he was crushing it in was made out of like some type of ruby complex. It didn't break. The only thing is his glove like tore. He was wearing like a plastic glove. You could see it just tore up from the bottom.
But his
From the
hand
blow
was
up.
okay. Toe up from the blow up.
What? Never mind. I give up. I'm too tired. Yeah, no one was hurt though. Surprisingly, and like the alarms went off, the fire department came, we had to evacuate. Like it was just a big mess.
Jeez.
But I mean, I wouldn't even consider that life and death because I really did not see that coming. If I would have died in that explosion, I would have died happy. Like no pain, no nothing. Like I didn't even know what happened until I was like, whoa, what's going on?
You know, if I had like read in the obituary that you had died in an explosion, the first thing I would think was that you did it.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't feel bad because you're clumsy. And
Isn't it a surprise that I'm actually the one who didn't set it off? Like, it's such a surprise, right?
Yeah.
Because it seems like something I'd accidentally do. Like, I trip, fall, hit the button, set off the bomb. Like,
The accidental uniform.
yeah, but now I'm, by the way, like, terrified of sample preparations. Like, anything that has to do with sample preps, I'm just like, no, I think I'll just sit in front of the computer over here behind the bomb glass, like, bomb-proof glass.
But you've never been in like a car accident or anything?
I have, but it wasn't like a life or death thing. Like, I rear-ended somebody when I was coming home from work one day about 3 years ago and turned my car into a freaking xylophone. Like, because I hit, like, you see my tiny little Asian car, and I hit this ginormous SUV, and my car went under their car pretty much. and, and then, like, came out. So, like, everything looked like a xylophone. Like, the front of my car was all just, like, wrinkled.
When was this? Is this your car now?
This is my car now.
And they fixed
It
it
was
all
a
up?
brand new car 5 months after my dad had bought it for me, and I almost totaled it.
Yeah. See, everyone got into a car accident when they first got their car. I know I did.
Yeah?
Mine wasn't a big deal, though.
I got into one besides that drunken barn party one.
Was it your fault?
Yeah, because I backed into my ex's car.
On purpose
No,
or an
he was
accident?
my boyfriend
You
at the
bitch.
time.
Oh, okay.
But he was really nice about it. But I totally tore the entire side of my Prius.
Oh my god.
Yes.
See, all these brand new cars, they're made like I don't know, like an engine surrounded by paper. Like my car just, scrunched up really nice and easy. You know how like race cars are built so that
Yeah.
when you crash, the thing is the race car is meant to